Open your head, take a glance. Don't be scared, I'm right here, even though.
Okay, boys and girls, we are back. This is Wings Rule, playing on my main account. We've been working on some attack strategies for Town Hall 8. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring to you a Town Hall 8 Gowipe attack. Some people might be having some difficulty figuring out how to make the funnel work, how to get the Pekkas to stay in the middle. So let's see if we can try not to screw this up and bring them all in the way we're supposed to. This is our troop composition. We want 3 golems, 2 Pekkas, 12 wizards, and 6 wall breakers. We also want to have some wizards or some witches, or even, you know what, we could reduce the 1 Pekka and bring in a stronger Pekka in the CC. Any one of those things would work just fine as well. So the key to this strategy is the funnel, okay? And it's also eyeballing the base that you're going to be attacking and making sure you're attacking something that's appropriate to this attack strategy. It's a little harder to do a Gowipe on the fly in a resource raid and get 3 stars because you don't have a lot of time to examine the base. You've got 30 seconds to decide whether or not it's going to be an effective strategy for that base. But here we go. We are looking for a Town Hall 8. We have a 200 troop capacity camp based on a Town Hall 8's ability to cook troops. So the camps are only capable of holding 200. This is a really sexy base. I could really rip this apart. But we're not looking for this kind of a base today. We're gonna keep cruising along. Look for a Town Hall 8. It's important. A lot of people have been struggling with making the funnel work properly. Wandering troops. You know the drill. The key to this strategy is having 3 golems. Okay, so I've tried to play around with a lot of different strategies and a lot of different troop compositions for Gowipe and Gowipe, and honestly, multiple golems, 3 golems is key, because you'll see why in just a few minutes. So the idea is the golems distract the defense while the wizards clear the outside structures. You know what I mean? So if you have 3 golems, you have 2 on the outside, 1 in the center. Here's a Town Hall 8, and this is a stupid base design. I really don't enjoy this. It's definitely going to complicate the raid here. These wide open spaces over here are obviously Teslas and giant bombs. So we're going to steer clear there because we're going to try and break into this base over here by Mr. King, who is no longer available. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop golem, 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 and we're going to place a few wizards out here and a few wizards out here to try and make things happen right here. Okay, so we've got to get these wall breakers down. Get everybody into the middle. Don't want to play around with leaving troops dancing around all over the base. We want to get these guys going. Once you get into the middle, you drop your heel. Okay, we got some skellies working over here. We're going to barf on them. Okay, we haven't even used the King's Rage yet. We still have 2 full-grown golems, or is it 3 still in there floating around? Okay, we're going to break through this wall a little quicker here via this way. So obviously we're not going to make the 3-star on this raid, but you can see how easily you can manipulate all of your troops. You want to get them all into the middle immediately. So we've got a baby golem there, a golemite. He got poofed. So we're going to do pretty substantial damage to this base, and that was 1.5 minutes. Okay, so basically we whipped right through this entire base in 1.5 minutes. That wasn't complicated. I didn't really look and see if there was any real loot available. I wasn't really looking for that. This one was specifically just to try and help educate people on the funnel work, the funnel method, how to get your troops in the middle. Once you've got a major allotment of troops floating in the middle, you're going to do so much more damage to the internal structure so much quicker. Oh, there goes some friggin' giant bomb, just exploded my Golemite. But they are doing some pretty solid distracting for the king. Unfortunately, it's not looking like we're going to have the time to finish this raid 100%. We got a big nasty wall coming up. I could drop my queen, but realistically, for the extra trophy or two, what's the point? So it's stupid that these two P.E.K.K.A.s have decided that they both want to break walls in different spots. Oh, the Golemite just took a spring trap to the face. P.E.K.K.A.s are very strong. Yeah, we're going to get 98% of this base. 97%. Two structures left on the fly. So that's, you know what, no loot, but we got our bonus and we got our 3 trophies. So that, in a nutshell, is your attack strategy, your funnel method breakdown. So what we would like to do, maybe we'll just review this one more time, maybe in a little bit slower motion, so that we can observe. So you can see that we separate the golems to avoid getting our wizards attacked by the internal defenses. This base layout is not really particularly Gowipe friendly. It's just they all wanted to go right to the same spot anyways, which kind of defeated the purpose of bringing 3 golems. I could have brought in 2 and gotten the same result as what I got. That rage spell was definitely not ideal. I dropped it kind of right on top of the troops. It should have been leading the troops. This one was a little bit more effectively placed. But as you can see, almost my entire army is inside this base right now. And they are just beating it up. Straight up, there is no fooling around with this strategy. You can do some serious carnage. Yeah, here we go. So that's that. That is the strategy. We obviously whipped through the rest of this base, no problem. My baby Golemite got poofed over here. Golems are going, golems are going, golems are going, and they take so long to do any damn. Boom! There goes my friggin' golem, baby golem. Now these two spread out. Now I don't understand the whole point of this, but they did. They spread out, and there goes the other golem, and attack is finished. So that's your Gowipe funnel strategy for Town Hall 8. Basically, that is an effective strategy for any base, as long as you've figured out how to work that funnel and get those P.E.K.K.A.s to the middle, because they have such a high hit rate, and they just damage, they just crucify these defenses, and they'll kill that town hall in a heartbeat. So that is your Gowipe Town Hall 8 strategy. Wings rule, clash on, peace.
Open your head, take a glass, don't be scared.